I got a vision I see in my head, a melody buried deep into my soul. They call us crazy, we cutting the edge, unlocking the future and letting it go. This is a calling that's higher. The time we decided our stories are gonna be told. This is what legends are born. We paving the road, a future that favors the bold. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all. Yeah, greatness. Yeah, it feels like greatness. Woo, greatness. Greatness, legendary in the making. Reach out and we take it. About to emerge, we on the
Hello and welcome to episode number 4 of WITM Season 7. And for the first time here in Season 7, we have multiple matches for you on this card. And the first matchup is going to be a 6-man tag team match where the Dirty Dawgs, Robert Roode and Dolph Ziggler, team up with Kevin Owens to take on RK-Bro, Randy Orton and Riddle, and WITM's Austin Rage making his main roster debut after wrestling in the Royal Rumble. And then further up the card, that was rebooked by the game, but I booked the 2 WITM matches again, is going to be the match we originally had scheduled for the last Raw, but it had to be changed due to the Elimination Chamber qualifying matches. It's going to be the Mysterios, father and son, Rey and Dominic Mysterio, taking on the Bank Robbers, DJ Rage and Dalton Roush, as they continue to try to climb up the Raw Tag Team title rankings. But as mentioned before, our first matchup is going to be Kevin Owens and the Dirty Dawgs taking on Austin Rage and RK-Bro in 6-man tag team action. Austin Rage's Raw and main roster debut after wrestling in NXT and 205 Live. I even have, because they were all a bit outdated, different renders and alternate attires for the 5 WWE superstars in the matchup, all the first 5 men on the screen. Let's get the 6-man tag underway. It's Kevin Owens and Dirty Dawgs versus Austin Rage and RK-Bro.
Stop questioning your fear. I have a voice that
And there's the bell. This match is underway. Kevin Owens gets things started off for the heels. Riddle starts things off for the faces. And Riddle with a knee to the head of Owens and now forcing him back up. Now a kick. Riddle just coming out with a ton of strikes, ending with a roundhouse to the head of Owens. Now a kick to the back. Owens finally gets to his feet and forces Riddle into the corner, and he strikes away. And Riddle is able to reverse. Now Owens strikes back. There's a chop. And now they lock up. Owens forces Riddle into the corner and then tosses him across the canvas. Now Owens looking to take flight. Owens, despite his size, showing some impressive high-fly maneuvers there. A reverse moonsault by Kevin Owens. There's a stomp to the elbow and a cover. And Owens somehow thought that would be enough to put away the faces, but this match will continue. Riddle now with a series of elbows to Owens. And a takedown. Now Owens forced up to his feet. Another roundhouse to the head of Owens. And now Riddle pounding away at the head of Owens, and submission locked in. He's targeting the shoulder and head of Kevin Owens. Locked in well center ring, but Owens is able to break out. Now Riddle goes for cover. And just like that, RK-Bro wins. Okay.
Here are your winners. Let 'em know, bro. Rules and correlation, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior.
Okay, well, pretty uneventful first match, if I'm being honest. In his main roster debut, Austin Rage doesn't even get to wrestle. Neither does either member of the Dirty Dawgs or Randy Orton, but Riddle able to put away Kevin Owens very quickly in the match. Those were the only two men that got to wrestle. It basically was just a singles match between Riddle and Kevin Owens, but Austin Rage is going to get some free spots up the rankings thanks to Riddle, I guess. That's one way to make a main roster debut. But we are not done yet with the in-ring action. Hopefully this match will be a little bit more exciting. It's going to be the match that was originally scheduled for episode 2, taking place here in episode number 4, is going to be the Bank Robbers taking on father and son, the Mysterios, Rey Mysterio and his son Dominic, in tag team action. Will the Bank Robbers continue their climb up the Raw Tag Team title rankings for the Raw Tag Team titles that they never were pinned or submitted for? Let's find out as they take on the Mysterios.
opponents, at a combined weight of 522 pounds, the Bang!
His driver's license at James, he went by Jim. A gangster wannabe, and baby, that was him. He stole his uncle's 44 last Friday night. Said if I wanted in, we'd have to plan this thing just right. We'll need the gloves, we'll need the bags, a couple masks. We'll need to steal a car with windows tinted black.
And this match is underway. Already we see a tag to Dalton Roush by DJ Rage. So I guess it's going to be Dalton getting things started off for the bank robbers. He just shoves aside Rey Mysterio, but Mysterio is finally able to get some offense off. It's going to be a neck breaker, force Dalton to the canvas. And a huge EDT by Rey Mysterio, and he goes for cover. And he nearly scores a fall. We almost had two very quick tag team matches here on this episode number 4. But thankfully Dalton is able to power out at 2.5 very early on in the match. And Rey Mysterio with a springboard crossbody. So far it is advantage Rey Mysterio, and Dalton wants to make a tag already. And he's busted open. And in comes son Dominic Mysterio. Take on a bloody Dalton Roush. There's a stomp to the leg. Dominic wants to take flight. And that connects. Dominic goes for cover. And Dalton once again powers out at 2.5. It still have been all Mysterios thus far. And finally Dalton is able to get to his feet. There's a knee. And Dalton wisely makes a tag to DJ Rage. And now Rage comes flying with a series of strikes. And connects with a stunner. Rage goes for cover. And Dominic powers out at 1.5. Now DJ continues his striking, but here comes Dominic. DJ with a springboard DDT, showing a little high fly maneuvers of his own, but his taunting allows Dominic to tag in Rey Mysterio. I'm pretty sure DJ doesn't even sure which Mysterio is legal. He tried going after Dominic, but Rey is the legal man, and he connects with the dropkick. Now Rage forced into the Mysterio's corner, and he's able to fight it off before they can make a double team maneuver and tag. Rey forced up to the top turnbuckle. And a slap by DJ. And what does DJ have in mind as he joins Rey on the top turnbuckle? A superplex across the ring. And now a stomp to the arm of Rey Mysterio. Rage goes for cover. And looks like Rey may have grabbed the rope to me, but the game says that the bank robbers are victorious. So in somewhat controversial fashion, the bank robbers get the victory. Okay, and here are your results and rankings update for this edition of Monday Night Raw. A non-title action, the United States Champion Damian Priest defeated The Miz. And our first WITM matchup RageRKBro and Austin Rage defeated Dirty Dawgs and Kevin Owens, despite Riddle and Kevin Owens being the only people that got to wrestle in the match. Sonya Deville defeated Bianca Belair. Seth Rollins defeated Cedric Alexander, accompanied by his tag team partner Shelton Benjamin, and since Cedric Alexander was the 24/7 title holder, that match was for the 24/7 championship, which means Seth Rollins is your new 24/7 champion. In non-title action, the WWE Champion Bobby Lashley, accompanied by MVP, defeated AJ Styles. And our second WITM matchup in somewhat controversial fashion, I guess you can go back and scroll down in the video and watch that pin attempt. I definitely will be. The Bank Robbers defeated the Mysterios. And in the main event, Nikki ASH with a upset victory over Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch in non-title action. And how does that affect the rankings on Raw? Let's find out. The new 24/7 champion is Seth Rollins. The women's tag team champions are Carmella and Queen Zelina. Number contenders Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley. The Raw Women's champion is Becky Lynch. Number contender Sonya Deville. Number 2 Bianca Belair. Number 3 Nikki ASH. Number 4 Dana Brooke. Number 5 Alexa Bliss. Number 6 Tamina, and number 7 Doudrop. The Raw Tag Team Champions are Alpha Academy. Number contenders RK-Bro. Number 2 the Bank Robbers. Number 3 Dirty Dawgs. Number 4 the Street Profits. Number 5 the Mysterios. And number 6 the Hurt Business. The United States Champion is Damian Priest. Number contender Apollo Crews. Number 2 Austin Theory. Number 3 R-Truth. Number 4 The Miz. Number 5 Finn Balor. Number 6 Austin Rage. Number 7 Akira Tozawa. Number 8 T-Bar. And number 9 Omos. The WWE Champion is Bobby Lashley. Number contender Brock Lesnar. Number 2 Edge. Number 3 AJ Styles. And number 4 Kevin Owens. So now we move on to NXT 2.0. I will once again check the real life results for that week's card and see if there were any title matches or anything I need to add, and then we'll find out if Youngblood and or Cabbages will be having the second WITM matches, and if Sam Rage will be making her debut. I'll be back in just a moment with your NXT 2.0 card reveal. Alright, and it looks like in episode number 5 is going to be a rematch from episode number 3. It is going to be the two men who have debuted on NXT 2.0 wrestling their second matches against each other in a rematch from last week that saw Youngblood defeat Cabbages. This time Cabbages is looking for revenge. And what will be our episode number 5 match, Youngblood versus Cabbages, the rematch, and what seems to be a little bit of a rivalry developing between two of our newest WITM stars. But that is going to do it for episode number 4. The matches were a little bit shorter than we would have liked, but I hope you enjoyed them regardless. If you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you're alerted whenever we have a new upload. And we will see you for episode number 5, hopefully, which will feature the rematch between Youngblood and Cabbages. Until then, this is Corey with WITM CAW Wrestling, signing off.